So for this video we shall be going through just a brief introduction to computers, and we shall start with defining a computer. So the computer is an electronic device, and this electronic device inputs data, then it processes the data and it outputs information. It can also store the information as well. So from the definition we see that for a computer to work, it just has those basic steps: the input of data, the processing, the output of information, and also the storage. And now for our computers, they have two basic components. We have the hardware and we have the computer software. So these two things are the ones which are going to help the computer to go through all those steps: the input, processing, output, and storage. And just to talk about them, for computer hardware, these are tangible parts of the computer, things you can touch with your own hands. And among computer hardware, so we need hardware for inputting data. Some of the hardware is for outputting information back to us. For the input, you can input different kinds of data, like you can input text, you can input sound, you can input images. Now let's examples come in, like for inputting text, you can use a keyboard. For inputting things like sound, you can use a microphone. For inputting things like images, you can scan, so you can use a scanner. And then for the output, now for example, on your screen, the monitor is an output device. It displays for you what the computer has finished processing as per what you want. More about hardware, we go to software. For the computer software, now for the software, you cannot touch software. It's inside, it's installed on the computer. These are things that inbuilt programs, applications, among other things, which help the computer to run its functions. So among the software, we have things like the applications themselves. For example, Microsoft Word, Excel, the operating systems like iPhone operating system, Mac operating system, among others. Now more about computers. Computers have different ways of classifying them. You can classify computers by the size. You can classify computers by processing power. To classify them by size, we have the macro computers. These ones are very big kinds of computers, until we move until mini computers, which are now very small and more portable. For processing power, we have the supercomputers with a very big processing power. So among the examples of these different types of computers, you can see like desktop computers. For desktop computers, as you hear their name, you just keep them on the top of a table. You cannot move them anywhere. And we have other kinds, like now the laptop. Now here the keyboard and the monitor are joined, so you can easily carry it to anywhere. More examples, you have smartphones, digital watches, calculators, among other things. So you can use computers in different ways for anything you want to do. For example, from classwork to entertainment to business, you can use computers to make presentations, to make research. You can use computers to play games. You can use them for communication with people who are not with you. You can use computers for a lot of things. And basically, for us, we shall just be going through different skills you can use, like different skills you should have for you to be able to do the different things, to use the computer for the basic things of your daily life. And maybe to just continue a little, for now, when you have your computer there, if you want to use the computer, you just have to turn it on. And how do you turn on a computer? We have two ways. of turning on the computer. That's booting. We have the soft boot, the warm boot, and then you have the hard boot or the cold boot. For the soft boot, the computer is originally, like it's previously on the way it is here, and then maybe it has become slow or it's freezing. You've uninstalled something, you've installed something, and you just want to refresh the whole system. That's just now restarting. And then for the hard boot, the computer is previously off and you're just now turning it on. But for all the ways, for the restarting, you just have to, like, it's already on, so I just have to restart it by coming here to the power button and then I click restart. But then for the cold boot, there's a power button on the computer. It looks like this one that's labeled power. You just have to press it and then wait for the computer to boot. And after it coming on, it's going to show you the desktop after undergoing the whole booting process, which is a bit, it also has its steps. You will see the desktop showing you the apps, showing you the taskbar, and some of these other things. And this is the desktop, these are the apps here. This one is the taskbar, giving you, like, you can see some of the things to quick access. You can easily come here. If I needed to go to Microsoft Edge, I often use it, so I need it, like, you can pin it here on the taskbar and you can easily access it. Microsoft Word, Excel, the different applications, you shall see how to use them. And then this one is the start button, and if you're looking for an app, you can easily find it by pressing the start button. If you want to go to the computer settings, these are the apps as you can see, and this is the power button in case you want to shut down your computer or you want to restart it. The taskbar, then some of the other things that you can find here, the notifications, you can find them here. Some of the different settings that you want to do. For example, you want to adjust brightness, you want to connect to network, Bluetooth, among others. And also some of the other things like adjusting sound, the microphone, the battery. You can also find them there. Basically, that's it for the video, and we shall be going through the different applications like Microsoft Word, Excel, among other things in the upcoming videos. But that's it for now.